Welcome back to another episode. The first one, it's actually Bank Holiday Monday, 2nd of January, and I'm going up to a permission that there's a big quarry to one side, just behind me here, the fields up there. Now last time I come up here, I had some real trouble with the horses, and looking from here, it looks like all the horses are either in the stables or there's a few over at the back right near the farm that they've got the jackets on and that, because it is about 2 degrees, so I should be able to get to the places I couldn't get to because they were really feisty. So the last time I was on here, I haven't been on here with the Legend, I was on with the Simplex. I was on with Simplex. So I'm thinking of the Simplex runs at 12-13 kilohertz. Now I was going to go with, I'm on a Deus 2, so I was going to go with deep high conductor. Now deep high conductor is low frequencies running up to 14. So I want to try something different because I have kind of gridded this out in a way. So I'll run a general because the ground is really wet. It's the first day we've not had rain. So yeah, I'll run a general, and I'll change it up a bit. I'll change it up because I know it has discrimination 10, so I'll be dropping that back to 6ish. But I will go through the settings. Just looking there, there's actually this water flowing all the way down. It's cut right through the land. I've always wanted to do a bit of gold panning. I might have to give that a go. You never know. So this is the field. So you all had a great New Year. It's a quiet one for me. Been dying to get out. I haven't been out for a couple of weeks now. So let's have a look at the settings. 11-inch coil. I've got a general setting here. Just HR general. Discrim 6.3. Sensitivity 95. We can play with that. Shift, we'll play with that. IO volume 3. Reactivity 2. Audio response, I'm going to knock that up to 5. It's quite a quiet field from what I've been on before with the Simplex. Now if we go into expert, I'm on 3 tone. What I've done on this is I've brought the tone break back to 60, mid tone for 400 Hz, but then the top is 881 Hz, so anything over 60 is going to really pop. And that's that. 3 tones, bottle caps. It can improve the ID on iron, having bottle caps on, but I'm going to turn that off. No, it's 22 to 27, just for let me just have a look at that actually. I think we could be able to go back to 25 just for the hot rocks. Silencer is on 1. Tones, 3 tones, we've done that, and that is it. Ground balance and everything. Alright, let's get on with it. So first signal. It's a bloody penny, modern penny. First signal. We all know what a penny looks like, don't we? Yeah, we've got them in our pockets. Okay. Sun's coming up in 81, 82. It's got a bit of a grunt to it, hasn't it? Oh, I'm on PWM, as I find that gives more info, and I want to be able to use Deus 2 to its full capabilities. Don't want to simplify it, that's all. That was a bit shocking that now, and shallow. Just a bit of molten metal. Okay. Really has warmed up. It's not warm, it's fresh. but with the sun beating down, yeah, it's quite pleasant. There's no wind whatsoever. Got 65. Let's give that a dig. Let's give that a dig. Some sort of ring pull. I have been getting some bits, some buttons and that, you know, the usual stuff. Fragments. It's a bit of lead. Yeah, so generals, low and high frequencies. So I'm hoping it's going to have a step up on the Simplex, as it's got more of a frequency range. Should open up to more items. 75, bang on 75. See what it could be. I'm just in the shade here, so I feel the difference. I've been in direct sunlight. 74, stable. It was loud, so it's gonna be something brilliant, isn't it? Lovely. So I've come to the top where there must be there's an old building and that, and it's just full of iron. And a couple of inches down, it's only a button, but you can see, if anybody's got an idea of what that could be, yeah, put it in comments. Got an 84 here. Nothing's deep because it's all rocky. Looks like we've got a car, and it is an Edward. I did the 7th, 1901 to 1910. Playboy, bit of a party boy. Loved his cigars and his cigarettes. I had 20 to 40 a day. And there he is, not a bad car in that. So I just had this up. Now there's a lot of stuff on eBay, and if you go on Google, it comes up as a sword belt hanger. Now this is a horse field. This was about 2 inches down. It's actually a rain guide. Yeah, you get mistaken, and it looks like it could be though, you know. So it goes on the belt or something, or some attachment there, and the sword hangs inside it. But no, horse tack rain guide. We'll go and abreast that for the weighing. This general mould really does use the ground. You can get a strong signal, and then when you pop the clod, the signal's not as strong. That was a really strong 73, that. Even in the manual, XP do a lot of in-house tests, benchmark tests, and it does actually say on the general program, do not test in air. And you can see why. It does actually use the moisture in the ground. And there's a few signals that I've actually lost. I've had a whisper of a signal, dug the ground, and then it's totally gone. Because obviously it was somewhat small and it was using the ground conductivity. It also uses a ground deduction, I think, if I can remember rightly. Oh, that'll be a tomback button. Got a few buttons. Tomback is actually, is it a bronze or a brass alloy with copper content? Tomback is actually the metal. I thought it was to do with the button, but a lot of things are made of tomback and zinc content, and all 5 to 20% zinc content, which obviously gives it the silver look. I just had a heart stopper. That was like that. I took it out the clod, and as I've gone round, it's not got the right shape at the end. Oh, it's a beautiful fib. No, it's a bloody draw handle. be so cruel. So cruel sometimes. Snappy 97. Pull the coil back. It's only a small target, quite tight. It's about there. Big copper, big silver. The nose is going now. Really, wind's picked up a bit. Not really chilly. Up high. See, it's dropped down to 92. I've removed it. So we've got a cone ball. Oh, come on, be so good here now. Come on. Let's do it. Still in here. Must be an edge somewhere. There we have it. There we have it. That is a George the 3rd, 1806. Big penny. They're in great condition. I've probably just wiped away all detail on it there. Yeah, you see how down to the base of the coin now. The see the damp, soft, and by wiping it I've just wiped all detail away from it. But it was gone, but yeah, it's an oldie, 200 years old, over. Alright, just kits this ball out here, kind of ball hopefully. Small. One of them days. Well, it's so damp up on this land, any coppers are just gonna, the details just gonna come off, like this one. The bronze coin shouldn't be too bad, so will the silver and the gold. But what we're saying is it's got to be charged. So that was right next to it. Could that possibly be charged? Charging pottery, bit of plate there. No saucer. Well, look at this for a chunk of lead. I wish it was a gold nugget. I think it could be on another coin. Come up in 80s. Sounded shocking, to be honest. So it looks like a charge a second. I mean, you can't really see much. It depends on the way you hit the light with it. But yeah, another coin, copper, in a bad state. Just had the old 10p up. Come up for 75. Right, chunk. I went 1975. Yeah, there you go. That sun's coming out again. It's needed as well. We're on to another coin, come up 91. It doesn't look silver though. But we have got an image on that. Oh, that's great. That is, I don't find many of these at all. That's a lovely card. I'll just give this a clean up. I'm not going to rub it too much. I have got a bit of spray. So yeah, let me try and get you in some good light. I'm not going to go mad on it, but it's a George the 4th halfpenny, Iberian halfpenny. The date on it, I don't want to ruin the patina, you see, because it's the only one I've got. I've never found one before. It's 1820, and it's quite shocking. If I rub that now, all that detail will come off, so I'm going to let it dry out. 1820 at the bottom here. So yeah, coin of the day. I'd love a silver or gold one of them.